stop for a minute, guys.
I guess this is the heavy stuff coming now.
You know what? That's what I love about Joel. Nothing gets by him.
Here we go.
Okay, any more lip from the cast, and we'll redo this in the rain. The whole scene in the rain with umbrellas. I've known Sandra for years. And action. She's one of my favorite people on the planet. To know her is to love her. That's a cut. Okay.
Is it correct to call you a superstar?
No, it's not.
What are you?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know. I've actor who happens to be fortunately working a lot.
But it's a little more than that. Sandra Bullock is on a roll. One of the hottest names in Hollywood that has made the difference between a good film and a hit movie.
I just happened to be very lucky that I was in films that ended up to be commercial successes. Yeah.
She has earned millions of dollars and a reputation.
How you doing? How you doing?
As a user-friendly star.
Smile.
She's gotten very rich and very famous very quickly.
What's your name?
And she has an unusual way of dealing with the possessions that come with success.
It's almost like the more successful that I got, the more I felt I had to let go of it and give it away. You feel guilty for having a lot of this. So my version of it was just giving away the goods as I got them.
I mean, you're talking about furniture, cars. Should I have been there?
Furniture, cars, homes. I've given away some pretty decent-sized stuff.
And this is just because...
I love them. Because they didn't have it, and I did.
All right, here we go. Ready, roll.
And action.
Ellen Rourke, R-O-A-R-K, that's work in Boston, but it seems to be Roark in Mississippi. Yeah.
Sandra Bullock plays Ellen Rourke, and she wants a job working on this trial.
Where would you like me?
But for A Time to Kill, the screenwriter changed her character from the way she was described in the book
On the way up and...
in ways Sandra Bullock didn't even know.
Cut. This is great.
When you're first introduced in the book, you're supposed to be ugly. You didn't remember that?
Well, the version I read was she's a hot little tamale.
But in the version John Grisham wrote, her character is described as closer to a great lawyer than a great looker.
Voluptuous.
No.
Bombshell.
Hold on.
Rourke.
Hold on. I'll find this. What does this say?
Keep going.
She was not beautiful, not cute, and evidently determined not to be so.
She had the pale skin of a redhead.
But it was healthy. Even with the rewrite, Sandra Bullock does not have the biggest part in this movie.
F. Bailey's office.
Matthew McConaughey does.
I'm playing Jake Brigance here in Canton, Mississippi.
He's not exactly nobody, but he's definitely not somebody. How will people react when they see Matthew McConaughey in A Time to Kill?
It'll be, who's that? Yeah.
McConaughey has spent the last couple of years trying to get noticed.
I love you, man. Yeah.
Directing and starring in his own short films.
Got to do what you got to do.
And playing small parts in commercial films like Dazed and Confused.
I love those redheads, man. I know you.
Shame on you.
And Boys on the Side.
Marry me. Marry me tomorrow.
Matthew, here we go.
Matthew McConaughey was hardly the obvious choice for the leading role in this movie. His is a Hollywood dream story, discovered by a major director and a big-time film studio, and finally given a screen test on Mother's Day.
It seemed incumbent upon me to put a major Hollywood star in this role.
In fact, there was no shortage of major Hollywood stars who wanted the role.
Okay, that's a cut.
You'd been in Hollywood 2 years. What made you think that you could get the lead role?
When I read the book, I knew I was right for the part.
The final decision was up to John Grisham.
We went over lists and lists of actors, and John was not happy with any of the choices. Okay, Marty.
Then Grisham saw Matthew McConaughey's Mother's Day screen test.
And I said, bingo, that's him. Joel called me and he said, Matthew, we're going to make a movie together. Yeah.
Elizabeth, with an N.
Matthew McConaughey is getting a taste of the same star treatment that Sandra Bullock has enjoyed for a couple of years.
Okay, work with me here.
The pressures that you're feeling now are more of box office successes, and I really don't care in the long run. I mean, as long as the work is good and the material is solid.
I mean, is it sort of box office be damned?
No, not at all. Don't get me wrong. We like the box office.
But can this movie feed the box office?
I'd be damn disappointed if it didn't do well. General public has to take it. General public has to see it, like it, want more of it.
And we'll see more of Matthew McConaughey
There's more choices to make, and there's more opportunities.
as Hollywood invents its latest star. Later in our 48 Hours.
Coming up on 48 Hours.
We don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
Dan, let me direct Dan.
Please.
Dan, you gotta be
Say
serious. You gotta
Oh,
be
no.
serious. You anchor people. It's too much
never serious.
entertainment now. You gotta be serious.
You gotta start up, yo,
Gotta be
what's up,
serious.
America?
Yo, what's up,
I said, yo,
America?
what's up, America?
You know, you gotta appeal to the younger viewer.